BNB coins are officially here on PADRE. It has been a long wait while everyone's been using Telegram bots and all sorts to get their Binance fix, but now they're available to everyone. And what I wanted to do was find out just how good are they. We've all seen the social media posts of coins running to millions and hundreds of millions, and pump.fun is being left in the dust by these Binance coins. But the question is, how good are they? Should you bother bridging over to BSC? And how do they differ in terms of trenching? What's the good, the bad, and the ugly? I spent a night on BSC coins, and I swear to you, you won't believe the play currently on screen as to how this ends. I started the day with 0.1 BNB. I end it, as you can see there, with 1. So I don't want to ruin anything, but let's get to the video. I will say though, the first disadvantage I'm noticing is that every coin, given that Binance is Chinese, every coin is in Chinese. And funnily enough, I don't understand Chinese, so that is a little bit of a disadvantage. This feels like if you are a sports gambler and you bet exclusively on the NFL, and you start betting on like Venezuelan basketball at 3 in the morning, that is this. This is what BNB is. But because this is so new to PADRE, because there aren't many multi-walleters, before this people were using Telegram bots or other websites, like the bundling and the mess that we see on pump.fun hasn't caught up, which means we are seeing more organic runners. So hopefully we can catch something. Starting today with 0.16 BNB in my balance, which is around 1 Solana. That feels terrifying because obviously I know BNB is more expensive, but I can't help but feel a little bit poorer seeing that balance. You'll notice that I've changed my chart patterns to yellow and blue instead of red and green, partly to celebrate BNB being on PADRE and partly because I'm an Alpine F1 fan. I was a Renault fan growing up, so anything we can do to just sneak that in there and add a little bit of in the trenches lore, then we definitely will. Put some filters on. For me, I would like a max market cap to get in. Anywhere between this range shows it's alive. Volume, let's say minimum $2,000. Top 10 holders max, let's say 30%. It's going to be lower with obviously lower cap coins. And let's just see what that does if we apply that. What I'm trying to do here is just see coins that maybe haven't bonded, that have a community. Memes about like, oh, China wakes up soon whenever you're in a Solana meme coin. When does China actually wake up? Should we have a look? Like, what is the, am I mistimed this? It's 4:38 there. So China technically is waking up soon, right? So we should be in line to get a real bit of Chinese volume, because that is apparently how meme... If you've ever been in a meme coin Telegram group, that's all they say. So we're going to bank our thesis on we're getting just ahead of China waking up, and we're going to find some volume. And speaking of waking up, it is time for you to sign up to PADRE today if you want to trade these BSC coins. All of the features from Solana come over, so you get so many edges over literally everyone else. You get alpha trackers, you get wallet trackers, you get Twitter trackers, you can import your custom wallet trackers. While everyone else is scrambling just to even find out information, you'll be ahead of the curve, well equipped and ready for a day in the trenches. And on top of that, you will get more cash back on your trades than anyone else can offer. Use the code down in the description below to sign up for free today and get your edge in BSC Memecoin trading. Lulu the Piggy BNB, 5 followers, dev sold, handled to 40k. There is an XCOM, which is nice. I like that. Piggy's cute and just as big as Labubu in China. I've never heard of it, but I'm probably also not in China. Maybe that is a shout. Do you know what? I quite like that. Let's do this. Let's give it a go. All right, we're here to find out whether this is a good chain or not. I think the one thing I've seen from what friends have told me with these BNB coins is that you just do have to hold a bit. Like, it's not like pump.fun where it is just a race to get out and everyone's dumping on everyone and there's multi-wall. Like, this feels very OG pump.fun, and if you do find something that might actually be good, then holding it for a bit isn't necessarily the worst decision, and you just kind of have to stomach being 30% down because it could get candled at any minute, and we've seen those candles on BNB. They go to millions, so we're not going to sweat, and if we go below our entry and we can add a little bit more in, we'll DCA down. Let's see if it's any others, because I'm a bit... okay, this has been done a lot. This has been done a lot. Okay, 20k. Oh, he's bid. I don't like that. That's the same wallet. That is... I'm getting out. Absolutely the same wallet. Thank you very much for the profit. Thank you very much for the profit. I've just realised that wasn't the same wallet. Actually, that was a different wallet. Yeah, that was a different wallet. I thought that was the same wallet, and I'm an idiot. And I actually would have held there. And I might have just messed that up. Either way, look, oh, no. We'll check back on this. Oh, boys, we've fumbled. Boys, we've fumbled nearly a 2x. I don't know what's happened. Boys. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it was the same wallet. Look, it's fine. Oh, it was a Mev. It wasn't a Mev. What the we're up. Our first, look, we're profitable. That's all that matters. I can take that home. Game's the game, boys. Game's the game. Anyway, at least our filters thing worked, right? Like, that actually worked pretty well, so we can roll with that again. There's nothing new there at the minute, though. So this is the sort of thing we do target. Again, I don't know what that meme is. It's a dinosaur frog, but it's ran to 60k. Dex isn't paid. The top holders, you can't really see their balance, which is annoying. I think we take a punt on that. I think that is a good punt to take at 13k. It's had a mention in 2 alpha groups, so it is at least on the radar of people. It's either a good buy or a good buy. There's a series in that somewhere. Okay, do you know what? We're going to try it. We got cut in by 528. Don't know who he is, but he can get in the bin. There's also a 7... I noticed a 7% wallet as it sold on my head. You cannot make that up. Well, there goes the profit, I guess. Do you remember what I was saying before about how you have to hold these things on BNB because it just has a tendency to go up? Yeah, well, that's happened. You can see I sold there, and then the chart is now there, and it would have given me around just over a 2x, and it's now 30k. All right, 28k, is that a dip? I say that's a dip. I say we go in. That's renewed my bullishness because now people agree with me. This is what we're saying. BNB, you have to hold it, okay? We don't panic sell. This is fine. We're back up a little bit. 17% down again. Please stop selling this coin. I would like to get out of here. And there we go. All right, more of that. If I can get out of here break even, I would consider that a tremendous success. Get the wheel rolling. We love Lulu. All of us in this comment section. Let me know if you love Lulu below. You tell me, because look at that pig. That's a good pig. That is a good pig. And that is a bondable pig. And now we're up. I'm talking Lululemon. I'm talking Lulu the bloody pig. Look at it. All this to be up just 3% feels underwhelming, I will say. But look, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Thinking about playing Battlefield after this video, just having a lovely time, and instead I'm sat here staring at the worst color coordinated chart that anyone has ever produced, just wondering what I'm doing with my life, really. And do you like Bionicles? I also realised with how long BNB is, we could be sat here a while. Oh god, I hate that wallet. I don't know what this AF4 wallet is, but that has nuked my bag to absolute oblivion. It has to be said, absolute oblivion. Oh god, that might be the end of it. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that. Let's get out. How much have we got left? 94. When the dust settles, the anti. Oh, I didn't mean to press buy then. On top of. Oh no. That has gone incredibly wrong, and we appear to have lost another 25%. So there is a tariff coin on PumpFun currently at 50k. Is there one on BNB? Because we love that kind of motion. There must have been one made. I know there's one there. I want to see only one. And if the PumpFun one runs, that's a bid. Come on, bring me back up now. But the theory is if the PumpFun one runs, and that's at 50k, there's no reason this shouldn't follow. In my head, there's no reason. Because that's getting bid. Like, this is now 50k. These two wallets here that I track are good wallets. Like, that one's really good. That one's a size one, but it's usually pretty good. And it's also being mentioned in alpha groups. So if it runs, and we're banking on it running because we have to, we're only down 10%. So we can't panic. All right, we're in no position to panic. There's a bonk one being bidded. There's a pump one. The bonk one is now rebounded to 20k. And if we end up seeing one of these little meme coin wars where people bid their platforms, I would put my money on BNB right now because the level of market caps that these BNB coins get sent to is absolutely ridiculous. So you've got Pump at 35, you've got Bonk at 17, and you've got us fighting for our lives at 8.6. 12%. Okay, let's... More. Look at that. That's the type of shit we want. 30%. Now we're back to... We're not even up, bro. We're not even up. We're on 0.6. We're on like 0.8. We're about 0.8. So we're on about half of our portfolio. We need a bit of a runner here. I should have put a bit more in. Get in there. 14.7. We're up to 94% now. So we do have nearly a 2x. Because that's now what... Look at the pump one, man. Look at the pump one. People have got to realise there has to be a thesis of people wanting to bid this. We're back to 99%. Although all my things have just gone blue. Everyone's selling stuff. The tariff coin. Everyone's just selling the tariff coin, I think. Which is interesting. I don't think it's going to run. Look at, yeah, I'm out. Let's just take profit. Let's not do this again. Let's not do this again. We're back up. We made profit on it. If it runs, it runs. And I'm an idiot. And now it gets bid because that's exactly what happens when I sell. So that's fantastic. The market is absolutely nosediving. So if there's ever a time to make some money, it's now because, well, that is ruined that. I should have probably sold my positions really and looked in some money. But oh, don't you start running. Don't. Maybe, is this a bid now because everything's crashing? Don't tell me I've messed up. We need to get in at a lower entry. Bro, I'm going to kick myself so much. BNB really is a chain where you just need to hold it that little bit longer. It really is. Ah, Black Swan being... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is being... What on earth is going on there? We got a Black Swan event, and the price action is crazy on it. Nope, it's down to 26k. Okay, good dip buy. Should have made me get on that. Yeah, that was literally a 2x from that dip buy. There's no decks on it. That's going to need to settle, and that's going to need a gradual CTO. Looks ruggy. Let's take a gamble at 22. Let's take a gamble at 22. I think it's a good coin. Oh, the fill is abysmal. Please just cancel the bid. Please cancel it. Thank God. Oh, I almost got filled at 32. I think we fumbled that a bit. We tried the dip buy. We didn't have enough gas because, again, we traded in the small port. Boys, I might have fumbled again. This could just be... Oh, my God. This is just a day of fumbles, isn't it? This is a day of fumbles. What's tariff coin? At least tell me that's not doing anything. That's it. Oh, my God. Oh, it is just a day of fumbles, a day of fumbles. Oh, I'm an idiot. I had it. That's another one. This is just a day of fumbles. That was a 10x fumble. A 10x fumble, boys. Oh, wow. We got $1,000. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? That might be me out. Never mind. I don't have time to sell. Need to automatically approve the sell. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm out. I'm absolutely out of that. 50k, 67%. We called it well. We're actually back to break even. I'm actually stunned we've been able to lose half our portfolio and bring that back. Like, I don't think genuinely on pump.fun that happens very much. Like, if you're down half your port on pump.fun, it's kind of game over. Do you know what? It might have to be October. I think October is the play that fits it. It works well. It needs to get picked up. We have a bit more volume now. We've got a bigger balance to go in with. We're going back in. In theory, it's another good play. We fumbled one already. Maybe I've just spotted this before the bounce back a bit. Oh my God, we might have. Boys, we might have. Boys, we might have cooked. We're actually up in profit. We've approved the sell. Oh, I didn't mean to... Did I sell? Oh, I didn't actually mean to sell. I went to approve it. Oh, I fumbled again. But we're up. We're actually up. We're on 0.25 BM. I fumbled again. Oh, I'm such an idiot. This is the best, worst meme coin trader you might have ever seen. All right, boys, this is the big one. Now, I had to stop recording. It was super late here. My girlfriend was asleep, and I didn't really want to wake her up. So I was like, you know what? We'll call it. I'll trade a little bit off camera, and then I can always recap it tomorrow. You will notice that my balance is now 1 BNB, and this isn't a LARP. This isn't anything dodgy, okay? If we go to my portfolio, I hit a 40x. Now, I didn't manage it the best way, but you can see it technically says 5x. I will get to that because that's not actually legit. However, now we all remember Mudeng, okay? The coin that ran to absolutely stupid heights just because of some social media buzz. Well, this was made because National Geographic actually made a post about a new pygmy in Kansas, that one, Wildlife Park, called Mars, okay? Coin launched on BNB called Mars, and I found it on my filters. So it came up here because it had a lot of volume, obviously, was in that 8 to 10k range. By the time I actually clicked the coin, I think it was around 20k. So we can see my first buys here on the 1 minute. So 23k were $85, and then another 10 at 16k. So $90 worth of buys at 16k on this Mudeng coin. And the thought was that as far as I was aware, no runner yet of an actual like real animal on BSC. So I decided to go in, I waited, the coin ran, my first sell was at 67k, we took some out, But I was trading on my phone. What I should have done was take 25%, but I actually took 50. The next sell was at 122k, so around 50% higher. I took another 50%. And then the thing ran up to 1.2 million. And I was somehow able to sell the Pico top near enough of that. So another big sell. That's $171. And then on the way down, I actually bought some more. So I added another $100 in, back at 200k, because I noticed it put in a double bottom on the chart. It then ran up again, close to 1 million. So I sold some more at 500k, some more at 400, and then that was me out. All for a total win of $1,000 from a 0.1 BNB ape. So 100 to 1,000. We have 10x'd our portfolio near enough in the space of one coin, and if that doesn't show you what BNB is about, then I don't know what will. And don't forget, if you want to trade on these coins, PADRE.gg, there's a link in the description below so you can get more cash back than anywhere else. A ton of the features, including the wallet and the alpha tracker, and obviously that cross support where you can potentially bid soul coins at the same time if you would like. But I think the big takeaways here is just that you have to hold a little bit longer, have a little bit more conviction than you otherwise would. There's always a shot at glory. You're never out with BNB. You can lose half your port. I was down to 0.06 BNB, and I ended up at that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could leave a like and let me know your thoughts down in the comments, that would be tremendous. But until next time, I'll see you in the trenches.